Department Chair at Henry Ford Health, Team USA Sports Volunteer Physician, Head Physician, Michigan Special Olympics, and Jackson College Medical Innovation and Simulation Physician, Dr. Anthony Tam. Welcome to the show.
You sound busy.
I know, yeah. That was sort of a tongue twister there.
So how did you originally get into sports medicine?
I originally was an athlete. I feel like that's like a typical story, you know, and wanted to sort of stay involved somehow in sports. Just because as I get older, I'm not, you know, the elite athlete anymore, as we all could say. So when I got into med school, I wanted to find a way, you know, what's a route that I can stay within the sports realm. So sort of discovered the sports medicine world and wanted to find a way to get there somehow, and was able to find a path through family medicine, and here I am.
What was your sport?
I originally did Taekwondo growing up, and then when I got into high school, discovered team sports, so did soccer and track and field, and yeah.
Wow. So you're with Team USA. How'd you get involved with Team USA?
Yeah, so sort of inspired by one of my mentors. When I was training, he worked with Team USA a lot. And then after that, I had applied to do a rotation with Team USA in Colorado Springs at their training center. So worked out there for a couple of weeks and worked with the athletes there, and they sort of got me involved with a lot of different teams.
Yeah. What are some of the sports you work with Team USA?
Yeah, so there are quite a few. I work with wrestling, cycling, volleyball, and then coming in January, I'm going to do a trip with figure skating.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. What's your favorite to be a part of?
Honestly, I think all of them have been really great. I personally like volleyball a lot just because of I play myself and then used to coach. But wrestling, as you can see, wrestling is also super fun. That was when we were at the Pan American Championships. This is cycling. This is actually down in Detroit, so pretty local. Wow. We hold one of the national championships there, and that's just sort of one of the action shots after a crash. But it's just fun sort of being out there, helping them out. They're all super motivated to want to do great, so they always like to try to better their health.
Cycling, correct me if I'm wrong, but there could be some big injuries in cycling.
Oh, yes, for sure. Especially when it's on that indoor track. They go like 30 to 40 miles an hour. Yeah. And all they usually have is a helmet on, and there's no brakes on those bikes. Right. So those bikes, you just have to slowly slow down on the mechanism there.
Looks like you've been all over the world.
I know, it's been fun. We've had some pretty cool trips. This one was in Mexico. This one was actually just a couple weeks ago in California. Volleyball, we just hosted our first international tournament. It's been like 9 years since we've had one. So it was a really cool event to see all the great athletes. This was one of the athletes from Australia. He was competing in Paris last year at the Olympics. So, yeah.
What do you do on the trips? What's your role on an assignment like that?
Yeah, I feel like on the trips you sort of have to be like a jack of all trades sometimes, because it's like you and then like one maybe athletic trainer or physical therapist, and then there might be anywhere between like 10 or 20 people on the trip, and you're sort of responsible for everybody. So part of it is being, you know, the doctor. So I bring almost like a full medical kit of meds, over-the-counter stuff for like cuts and whatnot. But then I'm also like grabbing water, I'm like washing down mats, I'm like cleaning stuff, I'm getting stuff for people. So yeah, it just sort of depends, and I can help with treatments. We'll do soft tissue stuff, I'll do cupping. So it just depends what the team needs, and I sort of step in and help out where they need me.
Do you tape ankles?
I can. I will say I'm not the best one. I said if the trainer is there, you should probably go to them. But I can do a pinch hit ankle tape. So
will you be involved in LA for the Olympics?
Yeah, there's been talks about it. It's pretty early right now because we're still trying to figure out all of the planning for it. But the hope is to, you know, somehow get a hand or foot involved in helping out with LA.
That'd
just
be
because
great.
We're hosting. So yeah.
I saw Dr. Tam last week at the Jackson College Medical Innovation and Simulation Center.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, and she's in there.
Yeah, well, you were really happy. I mean, what an exciting time, and what a really cool thing for students, medical students in our community.
Yeah. The center is such a big, you know, thing for us. That picture just sort of shows, you know, just a small part of the team that's been involved over the last year with this renovation. So we're just happy to see a lot of the students now being able to take advantage of all the cool tech that we have there and do more simulations.
You're also the head physician for Michigan Special Olympics, and this morning we were at an award ceremony where a couple of law enforcement torch run participants were honored for all the work that they do. It's an incredible undertaking to put on these Special Olympics games in Michigan.
Yeah, and specifically from a medical standpoint, everyone are volunteers, like for all of our events that we have. So a lot of them will be like retired nurses or EMT specialists, even like students from college or med school, and they come and donate their time to help me out, at least providing care when they need it.
Yeah, so you've probably seen all kinds of crazy injuries and situations over the years. Anything that sticks out?
Probably the most memorable one was probably at the Detroit Marathon from last year. We actually just had a reunion over the weekend because we just had our marathon again. But he had actually collapsed near my medical tent and had a cardiac arrest. And we did CPR on him for like 12 minutes, had shocked him, and came back to life and had a couple stents. And he came back this year to finish the race with his family.
Oh, that's cool. What a great story.
Yeah.
What do you have next with Team USA?
Plan will be in January to go to Nottingham in the UK with figure skating. With their synchronized skating team. So that should be a good trip.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
What's your favorite country that you've traveled to?
I think the most unique one, and I had a lot of fun at, is Albania, which is not, I think, a country that most of us would think about traveling to. But it's like just above Greece right there, across the sea from Italy, and it was just sort of fun to visit and not a place that you would expect to go to.
So when you're at the watching the volleyball games, because that's one of your sports, do you ever get in trouble for trying to coach?
I'll keep my mouth shut, but I do like to cheer sometimes, so that'll be the big thing.
Great to have you here.
Yeah,
Thanks for all you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you all over town, apparently, all over the country,
all over the world.
Yeah.
Dr. Anthony Tam, sports medicine physician from Henry Ford, Team USA, Special Olympics, and JC. More of the Morning Show after this.